A girl sitting in a wheelchair says to her mother, "Mom, your bag is with that girl." Then her mother looks at the girl and says, "Young lady, that bag belongs to me. Could you please give it back to me?" Then the little girl says to her, "Ma'am, you're saying this bag is yours, but how can you prove that it belongs to you?" Then the woman says to her, "Inside this bag there are $20,000 and a cell phone." Then the little girl looks inside the bag, sees that everything is exactly as the woman described, and says to her, "Ma'am, this bag really is yours, but I can't give it back to you right now." Then the woman looks surprised and says, "You can't give it back to me?" Then she says, "Oh, I understand." Then she takes some money from her husband, hands it to the little girl, and says, "I should thank you for these few $100s. Here, please take it." Then the little girl says to her, "Ma'am, that's not what I meant. I just wanted to ask if you could be my parents for one day. Could you be my mom and dad?" Then the woman looks at her husband and says, "Mom and dad?" Then the little girl says to her, "Here's the situation, ma'am. Our school is going to have a parent-teacher meeting. They told us to bring our parents to school." Then the woman says to her, "Sweetheart, did you get into trouble at school?" Then the little girl says to her, "No, I didn't do anything wrong. My parents passed away a long time ago." Then the woman says, "Oh, I understand now. But sweetheart, just look at our situation." Then the little girl says, "Ma'am, I have money. I can give all of it to you. The kids in my class know that I don't have parents, so they always bully me. I just want my parents to come to school with me. Sir, ma'am, would you please help me?" Then the girl sitting in the wheelchair says to her mother, "Mom, this little girl is so helpless. Why don't we help her?" Then her mother takes the money from her and says, "All right, I'll go." Then the little girl says, "Sir, ma'am, thank you so much. I'm in class 3. My name is Alex." Then the man says to his daughter, "Sweetheart, wait here. Your mom and I will be right back." Then he leaves for the school with his wife. A little while later, the woman comes back and says to the little girl, "Sweetheart, we're back." When the little girl sees them, she quickly stands up and says to them, "How are you, sir? How are you, ma'am?" Then the woman says to her, "We're doing very well. Your teacher praised you so much that I was almost embarrassed. Your teacher said that you're incredibly smart and very well behaved." Then the woman's husband says, "Sweetheart, from now on, no one at school is going to bully you anymore." Then the woman says to the little girl, "Sweetheart, your teacher asked me to ask you something. You were accepted into Queen Mary University, so why didn't you accept your admission offer?" Then the little girl sadly says, "Ma'am, what's the point of passing the entrance exam? I don't even have the money to pay my tuition. I thought it would be better to start working as soon as possible so I could help support my family." Then the woman says to her, "Sweetheart, you shouldn't think that way. You were accepted into such an excellent university. If you don't go, you'll be giving up an incredible opportunity." Then she says, "Sweetheart, Auntie is thirsty. Could you please go buy me a bottle of water?" Then the little girl says, "Yes." Then she walks away. After she leaves, the woman sits down at a nearby table, takes out a piece of paper, and starts writing a letter. A little while later, when the little girl comes back, she looks around but no one is there. Then she notices the bag sitting on the table. She sits down at the table, picks up the bag, and finds a letter inside. The letter says, "Sweetheart, the college admission letter in your hands is not just a piece of paper. It is the confidence and courage that will give you the freedom to choose your future. If you don't continue your education, many doors in life will be closed to you. There is $50,000 on this card. Take it and use it to pay your tuition first. I believe that with your hard work, you will definitely achieve great success in the future." Then the woman quietly leaves everything behind and walks away. Then the little girl finishes reading the letter, thanks the woman from the bottom of her heart, picks up her bag, and walks away.